Alright guys, welcome to episode 3 of Shovel Knight, and today I have another special guest. Hopefully this will turn out a little bit better than the last time. But today with me is my best friend Josh.
What up? I didn't know I was your best friend, but that's nice to know.
Oh, it's a world announcement right here.
Best friends, BFFs forever.
Alright, so today I'm probably just going to focus on this level right here because it's one of the harder levels, and probably the next episode I'll deal with the other two, like, random encounter people. But I don't know, I don't know if anyone on here is listened to our podcast that me and Lizzie had, but Josh was on there for our Star Wars episode.
Yeah, it was one of the OGs.
Yeah, back in the day. If you give us $10 a month, we can let you listen to it with our paid subscription service. And that would be so cool if we were cool enough to have paid subscription service. But yeah, what did we watch? Did you even watch the Star Wars films with us, or you just came in? You're like, I already know it. Yeah, I already know enough.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, that's why you guys asked me to come in, because I'm a total nerd for it.
And what was your opinion? You like all the Star Wars movies?
I don't like
the prequels.
Yeah, pretty much except for the prequels. The best prequel though is
the first one.
No, not at all. First
you didn't love Fast and the pod racing?
This is pod racing. No, I hate that.
I don't remember anything about those movies, dude. I honestly don't remember a fucking thing.
That's the whole point of it. Like, there was no plot to it, pretty much. I mean, I liked it when I was a kid, but that's the thing. Star Wars is pretty much made for kids, and kids don't really care about the quality of it. Like, you know, as a kid, you're not sitting there watching. You're not watching Phantom Menace trying to break down story points at all. So as a kid, I was just like, yeah, pod racing, awesome lightsaber fights. Oh, they're flying in space. It's so Star Wars.
It was so Star Wars, dude.
Especially
it was George Lucas's vision.
It was George Lucas's magnum opus. No, not at all.
Just to explain a little bit about this level, I'm gonna try to run through it as fast as I can, because this is oh my god. As far as I feel like the level's not hard, I'm just that bad. So I'm gonna try to get to as many checkpoints as I can, and my health isn't as high as it is on my other profiles. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful. And then you got these motherfuckers. Chomp at you, dude.
Oh god. I don't think I could play platformers anymore, because I remember as a kid just getting rage, tiny child rage about platformers like this. So I can't do it anymore. Now I'm a full-grown man, I can break things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I almost, I don't know if I talked about it on here, but I came pretty close to breaking my controller.
I've done that before.
Playing Uncharted 2. I don't know if you remember the ridiculous difficult. It's just the difficulty of that game is just insane. It makes no sense. Oof, that would have been bad. I almost broke that checkpoint. Yeah, I don't think I ever talked about that. You can actually break the checkpoints and they give you more gold and stuff.
Yeah.
But then obviously you don't have a checkpoint, so if you're
that's cool.
If you're cocky enough to skip a checkpoint, then you can do that.
It's kind of a cool mechanic.
So, shit, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I don't remember. I already lost my train of thought. So,
you were talking about the Uncharted, something about Uncharted 2, how difficult it was.
Yeah, Well, I was playing the Uncharted collection, and I don't know if like the higher frame rate just makes the difficulty of that game like on impossible, but it's a bit much. But the one thing I did want to talk about is kind of like originally what I wanted to really do with these Let's Play videos is I kind of wanted to give myself a platform of where I could do like reviews of things or like talk about stuff like in-depth kind of conversations. And since I'm kind of in the halfway process of like planning that out thoroughly and testing it out. So today we're just gonna talk about this motherfucker. We're just gonna talk about the movies of 2015 since it's middle of February.
Yeah, awesome.
Me and Lizzie, well, it was more of my idea, but I actually wanted to make my own Oscars and like have like we were gonna like full like award show and like podium and everything and make it like super cheesy. But I feel like I don't know, man. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like that would have been like one of the most like production heavy things that we've done. But like I had the categories like best film and like best comedy because they don't really do comedies in the Oscars or unless you think The Martian's a comedy, but that's a whole show right there. But yeah, that was kind of our idea. So I guess this will be a shorter version of that. So do you have a favorite film of 2015?
Favorite film of 2015? We just talked about Star Wars. Yeah, we just talked about Star Wars, but
oh yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. Is I don't really like the original Star Wars movies too much, and
that's what I don't get at all. It's amazing.
And the first death. I made it pretty far without dying.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm fucking doing pretty good. I'm almost done with a level, so we might actually end up doing the other ones, but yeah, I'm pretty much at the point where I'm just gonna start from 7 and then just pretend that was the beginning.
And you can totally do that because 7 was pretty much. If we're talking about Star Wars, it pretty much captures all the essence of the first 3.
It kind of has the first 3 all like chopped up in there a little bit, like bits and pieces. Really, if you think about it, it's a lot of similarities. Like all the Jakku stuff is kind of like the Tatooine stuff with Luke in the beginning of the first one. Mm-hmm. And the kind of like rise of the hero.
Well, yeah,
that's bullshit.
The hero quest thing, the whole. Yeah.
I guess I was listening. I don't remember what I was listening to, but they were talking about how they actually cut a lot of stuff out of 7.
They would have had to. That's why it's so fast. It's a fast movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's over 2 hours, right?
Yeah, I know, but you don't really feel the 2 hours at all.
Yeah, I think
it's like 2.5, 2:45 or something like that. But it's speeds.
I think you know what it is? It's 2:18 actually. I remember that. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes. I remember the exact runtime of episode 7. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes. Because I remember I went to go see it a couple times, and then I not only saw it a couple times, but I thought about seeing it more. So I was always planning on going to go see it, and then I never ended up seeing it.
Yeah, I made a bunch of plans to see it a second time, but everybody has something else to do.
Fuck you.
They'd already seen it once.
Yeah, I think.
But it warrants a second viewing.
I think he ended up
Disney
only seeing it twice.
More money.
Yeah, I definitely.
They already have a bunch of it.
It's so fucking good. But
I really like the Aristocats, so they have a bunch of money.
Oh.
Whenever it comes out of the vault.
God, it's so fucking obscure. Do they even do that? Do they still do that? Like,
I don't know.
Out of the vault?
That was genius, though, on Disney's part. They're trying to create like a fake scarcity of something. Like, we're taking it out of the vault for a limited amount of time. You guys have these movies. There is no actual vault.
You don't know that, dude.
There is no vault.
There could be old Disney rights that maybe they don't.
They own everything. Are you kidding me? Disney owns all their movies through and through. They have all the rights to them.
Yeah, but
They're some media empire.
Some properties get out of hand of people if someone else wants to, like, I mean, because you don't know. What if they, like with I don't know, like if they wanted to, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know what you mean, but I just know like Disney's reputation. And
I know this fucking Green Knight's reputation. He's a dick. There we go. Any other just Star Wars Salem movies you saw last year?
I mean, I could talk about other movies. I saw The Revenant.
We could talk about Star Wars a bit. The Revenant was technically 2016 though.
Was it 20? It was.
Yeah, it came out in January.
Can we just talk about all movies before
January? Before The Revenant?
before just right now?
That's how movies are going to be referenced now from here on to the futures. It was either pre-Revenant or post-Revenant.
Yeah. PR.
It changed the world. It was the 9/11 of movies, The Revenant.
It was forever
Except
changed.
It was a good change. Okay, I'm I'm not sure.
Or no, actually, you know what? I totally forgot about that. My favorite movie of you just died again. Sorry, buddy.
No,
that sucks.
Really.
It's a good thing you don't
These
try
flames
and get the gold
are
and destroy the checkpoints because you kind of need them.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying about some other movie? Your favorite movie?
Oh, Hateful Eight.
Okay, so yeah, we need to talk about this. Maybe that's what we'll have our Hateful Eight debate. So you tell me everything you liked about the movie, and then I'll tell you exactly why you were wrong.
Pretty
this
much
motherfucker's
everything.
following me.
Yeah, he's fun. Look
He
at
did
him.
that. The old. I
He's
didn't
like, where you
notice
at, bro? He's gonna show up in front of your house. Like, we're not done. But yeah, Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I liked everything about it. I thought it was like one of his most. If we're talking about. Well, okay, I'm gonna start by talking about the ending. The ending, it has the
spoiler alert.
Yeah, so spoiler alert. Ending's like the best ending in a Quentin Tarantino movie ever.
Okay,
And yeah, you're shaking your head.
I'll let you go.
It is. I mean, those 8 were super hateful. They were so hateful. I mean, it's just like the end of the movie. They have what's her name, Domergue. They hang her and like they're literally looking in her eyes and they're laughing as she's dying. It's just like the perfect end to that. It's such like an apt title for the whole movie.
I gotta figure out a fucking strategy for this shit. I literally just keep doing the same thing. What else, dude? A Hateful Eight. That's it. You just
everything. I'm just talking about scene. I'm talking about scenes too.
Well, you just loved how accurate the title was. Is that why you loved it?
Yeah, really. It's the most apt
They
title.
were so angry at each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm a Tarantino fan, so this was frustrating to me. To where I just thought the dialogue wasn't as good as it should have been. Mm-hmm. And I just honestly, even the acting, like for some reason, like Kurt Russell was like annoying me through that movie. And I didn't like the chick. The chick was just too much. They were just, I don't know, I guess everyone was just kind of dicks. They weren't even like likable dicks.
It's called the Hateful Eight.
I get.
It's like Inglourious Bastards. None of them are really likable in Inglourious Bastards.
I'm glad you.
Django isn't even really likable in Django Unchained. He's kind of a dick.
Oh my god. Oh, Django's cool, dude. How's he a dick?
He fucking kills everybody at the end.
Fuck you. Oh Jesus. All right.
He kills like even the one lady.
Yeah, but they were all
shoots her and she fucking goes flying into the other room.
Fuck you.
Which was really cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. But
yeah, but they all deserved it though. They were all terrible people. Wouldn't you say? Don't you agree with me?
But dude, the whole
music's
scene,
already getting annoying.
Yeah, no. Starting to think we didn't need the headphones. But yeah, the whole scene like with
the dick
who's
thing.
it? Paul? Yeah, with Dern, what's his name?
That honestly, Bruce Dern.
Bruce Dern. That
honestly ruined the movie for me.
Why'd that ruin? That was perfect.
I thought,
and you realize that was probably a lie, right?
I get that it was a lie, but it was just so over the top and unnecessary.
That's why it was good, because it was over. It wasn't unnecessary at all. I felt like
it was
that
extremely
happen,
unnecessary.
and you had to see that coming too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I saw it coming.
Your boy was so cold, and when a man's that cold,
fucking God,
he's liable to do anything.
I don't care how cold I am. I'd never suck a dick.
You never suck a dick like.
Especially Samuel Jackson's dick, dude. I don't know.
Big black dingus.
I don't know, dude. It was so. Actually, I don't even want to talk about Hateful Eight anymore. That movie, it just made me so mad.
Yeah, and actually, when we came out of the theater, you were pissed.
Like even like thinking about it now and like other Tarantino movies, I'm kind of like, I think for something in me snapped. I'm kind of tired of him constantly using the N-word all the time. Like I don't know why he gets a pass on it.
Why does he get a pass on it?
I mean, I get that. I mean, and that's the thing is, obviously Samuel Jackson was there when they filmed it, so I'm sure if he was offended, he would have said something.
And he had to read the script too.
But I don't know, man. It was so they used it so much more in Hateful Eight than they did in Django. So much. It was almost double.
Maybe.
I guarantee you it was double.
We can look it up later. But you may be right on that. I don't know. I just think it's like it was more like there was a lot of racist shit in Hateful Eight. I will give you that. But you have to understand, like, isn't that set like right after the Civil War?
What's that?
Hateful Eight.
I'm not really sure.
I think it was because they were talking because like everybody was like a former general or something like that, and like they talked about how Lincoln had been assassinated. So I think it was like maybe not even 10 years after the Civil War. And I think that in that time period, they probably would have been like pretty, especially people from the South, would have been a little spiteful at that point. And also, they just talked like that back then. That's how I assume.
Let's see. So, shit, I don't know what we were talking about now, but I did recently find out something that I thought was a bit odd. Was yeah, you're good. I was listening to a podcast, and I guess someone on the podcast was at a table read. They do like those Hollywood table reads with like real actors, and I guess I don't know if you heard of that Jason Reitman. He does them, a lot of them.
No, I never heard that.
He'll like host them, and they've done like tons of like Ghostbusters and you know like a bunch of classics. And I guess they did a god damn dude, they did a table reading of this motherfucker. They did a table reading of True Romance, and they actually had Patricia Arquette and
oh, that's cool.
What's his face there? What the hell's that guy's name?
Christian Slater.
Yeah, Christian Slater.
C Slate, as I like to call him.
So they had them there, but I guess they had the original script, and I don't remember it in the movie. Did they say the N-word that much in that movie?
Well, you remember the whole Sicilian scene, right?
Yeah, but they made it sound like it was throughout the whole movie, though. Like, they said to where there was a point where they just stopped saying it because it was in the script so much. And I don't remember.
I actually read the script to True Romance, believe it or not. And I don't think there's that. Yeah, I don't think there's that many.
But I don't know.
But
it just knowing that, look it up. If that's just his original script, and that was the first movie he wrote, right? And I mean, there's barely any, there's no black people in that movie. I mean, is there one? So it's just like I don't know why he.
Oh wait, no. You know what probably upset him? It was probably the fact with what Drexel Spivey, that whole scene. You know, Gary Oldman's character. Remember how he was like, yeah. It's probably that, and that comes up like right around the beginning, I think. Or does it in the script? I forget, because the script is different from the movie. In the movie, they just make it go, it's in chronological order. In the script, you know, Quentin Tarantino likes to play around with chronology and stuff like that. In the script, it's like, it's like the middle is in the beginning or something like that, and at the end, It's been a while since I read it. But yeah, there's probably that scene, and I don't know, Quentin Tarantino, the way he writes script, I mean, it's not just Quentin Tarantino isn't just offensive for the stuff he says racially, okay?
Yeah, and I get that.
I mean, you know, he offends people, he's been offending people with the violence, he's been offending people with just the language in particular, you know. I mean, there's a lot of sexist stuff in Hateful Eight, too. I mean, how many times does Kurt Russell beat the shit out of Domino?
Yeah, I didn't like that part either. God damn, I just beat that first try.
Just, I mean, it's...
Woo! That's like literally the hardest boss in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
One of them.
You gonna speedrun this?
Probably. I don't know, dude. I think I already fucked up quite a bunch. I was missing a bunch of frames, dude. Yeah, that's what I love about this game is like he does all these badass things and he's just so fucking. I mean, if you had to go through an entire dungeon and beat a boss,
tired, yeah.
I mean, you gotta take a nap first before you go to the next one.
Go up to the ground floor, take a nap. Whatever it's called, outside.
Did you say the ground floor?
I said the ground floor.
So, what your idea is? You're leaving the dungeon and then you go up to the ground floor.
Oh well, in a dungeon, wouldn't that be you would go up, wouldn't you?
I don't know. It could be a fucking sky dungeon.
Is that an anime character?
No, dude, that's Reese.
Reese?
She's north from Pride.
Apparently.
Pridemore.
West of the Fork.
Oh wait, no, never mind. She's reading directions. We're both dumb.
Okay. Maybe you can. Wait a second.
Don't read this. Oh no.
Menacing.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Get her.
Oh fuck, I already fucked it up. I'm probably gonna die, but oh well. Oh, people die, dude. It's a part of life. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
You see that's a strat actually. So if you jump into the boomerangs, you'll actually take damage and it hurts you. So that's a good strat. To just if you accidentally avoid it, you should definitely make sure that one hits you.
You and boomerangs, man. What's going on with you and boomerangs?
I don't know, dude. I'm just so hyped for Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, can we
joke.
talk about that trailer for a second?
Yeah, man, talk about whatever you want, dude.
Okay, yeah, the trailer, actually the first trailer was the second trailer got me kind of hyped.
See, now Lizzie was saying how she didn't like it because she said it reminded her too much of Guardians of the Galaxy. And on one hand, I'm just like, okay, well, I didn't get that at all. And on the other hand, I'm like, well, Guardians of the Galaxy was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
so who
so
cares?
what's she complaining about? And I get what she means, though. It's like, it's going to be this kind of lighthearted adventure kind of thing, but with the whole bad guy twist, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I'm into it, though.
I'm gonna see it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome. I love that director because I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who did Training Day. Pretty sure.
love Training Day.
Yeah, I know. Well, look at that. I lost. Who would have thought that would have happened? So, I don't know. I don't really like over-explain it, but I'll just do it anyways because that's my style. Is I over-explain everything. So basically, or no, I'll pretend that I'm explaining to you because you don't know. So there you go. There's stages, and then every once in a while there's random boss encounters. I believe there's 3 of them in the game.
Yeah.
And she's one of them. I forget what you get. I don't know if you get anything. I think it's just a random boss. Oh my god. Really need to change up my strategy, dude. But, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the Suicide. Sorry, I got distracted.
yeah,
I was watching you play. Yeah, the Suicide Squad trailer.
Yeah, because they're saying like a lot of, not early reviews, but just people talking about the movie. They're kind of thinking that Captain Boomerang's gonna pretty much steal most of the scenes that he's in. Which I'm not really opposed to because I like Flash and he has cool villains. Captain Boomerang not being the coolest, but I'm sure they will do a pretty good job of making him not look lame. He was cool in the TV show. I don't know if you saw the episode.
No, I never saw it. Yeah, I stopped watching The Flash.
It was
I don't know, those... Yeah, go ahead.
it was the first Arrow Flash crossover. They had Captain Boomerang. It was pretty cool, man.
Did I see that? I might have seen that.
I don't know. It was
that in the first season?
Yeah, it was Flash season 1. It was like episode 7.
Yeah. I may have seen that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. I just... Those... Arrow and Flash, I don't like them. All those things on the
You don't
CW,
like them?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Man, the Flash is like my favorite.
I think it's like a
show right
villain of the week kind of thing. Yeah,
It's
kind of dumb.
I mean, every once in a while it is, but I don't know. I mean, it definitely has its overlying story. I mean, it's pretty much just a soap opera. If you really think about it, it just has, you know, gorillas, talking gorillas in it, which makes it fucking cool, man.
So you saw... When did you see The Revenant?
Like a week after it came out, somewhere around there. First
I think I
week or
saw it
so.
the weekend. I went with my roommate. And we were really hyped for it.
Oh, you didn't like it, dude?
No, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's just that it wasn't
Okay, so how
everything
about-
I thought it was going to be.
How about we talk about this? So, do you think this is the movie that Leo should win the Oscar for?
I think Leo should have won for a lot of things.
Yeah, but I'm
I think
saying-
I'll say this. I think Tom Hardy should have gotten Best Supporting.
Did he not even get nominated?
I don't even think he got nominated,
Well, then
which is a fucking crime.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. He was definitely... I thought he was a better... Okay, so here's my whole thing. So we'll just put it out here. I'm pretty sure we have the same opinions. The Oscars are just a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that. It's all politics. It's all politics or just...
Well, it's like
pandering.
It's just a bunch of people, and it's not like a public vote. It's like the same like 50 people.
Well,
isn't it? Or is it? Oh, I can't remember Isn't that like open to like anyone who has like a SAG card or something can vote?
Yeah, but you have to
like
get in the academy somehow and stuff like that. Like a lot of former actors, a lot of former directors, screenwriters, technical people.
Yeah, so pretty much anyone who's made an actual movie can vote for it.
Be a part of the academy.
There you go.
There you go.
But okay, so here's my thing: is I think if Leo wins for this, then it's not even worth it because he's been such a good actor in so many other things.
It's like when Scorsese won for The Departed, which, by the way, The Departed was an amazing friggin' movie, but. It's not Taxi Driver. It's not Raging Bull. It's not Goodfellas. It's not. A lot of people don't know this.
Departed's really fucking good.
Departed's really good, but it's not his best at all. I feel like The Departed is like second tier Scorsese.
Really, I would put it.
It's the top of the second tier.
I would easily put it in top 5, but I also don't like Raging Bull as much as you do.
Raging Bull's amazing.
I don't know. I might have to rewatch it.
Mean Streets.
See, I don't like Mean Streets.
Huh? You don't like Mean Streets? No. Why, dude?
It's Robert. It was like his first movie. It was just like.
But that's the thing. It was like Robert De Niro being something that you never see Robert De Niro being. He's like some little punk ass kid that just like to blow stuff up.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about
money.
You're talking about Scorsese movies. You're not talking about Robert De Niro movies. I mean, as far as Robert De Niro acting, I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. But as far as good Scorsese movies go,
that's what I mean.
I wouldn't put it
Scorsese movies.
I don't know.
It's also one of his most personal, I think.
But yeah, I kind of went on a big rant the other day about Taxi Driver and how like that's just one of the most perfect like combinations of like great script writing and like perfect direction. Like the movie is already amazing because the script's amazing. Mm-hmm. But then you have that fucking script. It's just so goddamn good, and it's like so personal to like the guy who wrote it,
Yeah.
And like he a lot of that stuff is like autobiographical almost. Like that's kind of like a lot of the stuff that Travis goes through is stuff that he was going through at the time. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Which you're just like, fuck, dude. That does suck. I mean, being in that situation for anyone who hasn't seen Taxi Driver, it's not the...
And why haven't you?
Not the most positive main character of a movie.
Kind of a confusing ending sometimes to some people.
Yeah, I kind of noticed something.
What?
Alright, so we're gonna fight this one last guy, and then we're probably gonna end it here for today. So what were you saying earlier? You said I was saying something, and then you said what?
I totally forgot. I totally blanked out. Damn it.
This guy's so angry.
He's so mad. He's seething mad. No, he's not so mad. His beard looks mad. Yeah, I think my favorite Scorsese movie has to be After Hours.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's your favorite of all of them?
Yeah, really. It's my favorite one.
I mean, I liked it. The thing, I didn't know anything about it when I saw it.
Me
so
neither.
I'm just like, man, this is weird. But like, fucking seeing Scorsese make like a straight up comedy, it was just crazy, dude.
Like the king of comedy? That's a dark comedy though. That one makes me
that's not a comedy, dude.
Kind of a comedy.
It has the word comedy in the title, but it's definitely not a comedy.
No, it's like dark humor. A lot of his movies have dark humor, but for some reason, like even though nobody really gets killed in that, it was very. That one made me like cringe the most.
Woo boy.
That one just makes you anxious.
Yeah. But yeah, After Hours is like legit, like hilarious. But even that one's pretty fucked up though.
Yeah, but the more you watch it, the more you realize
See, I think I've only seen it the one time.
You need to watch it again.
Damn,
Because you notice more little details.
Fuck that guy up. Yeah, or what was I saying? Man, I forgot. I forgot what I was going to talk about. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
I got a lot of sleep last night, but I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. We're just gonna talk about our days on the podcast now.
I guess, might as well.
All right.
What a whiny bitch, dude.
I just want to whine for a second. Yeah, I got like 4 hours of sleep the night before, and then I got called in at 9:15.
Yeah, you work too much, dude.
I work a lot.
He works. What are you, a dishwasher or you a cook now?
I'm a dishwasher, but I do a little bit. I do steam. I help out in the steam room, and also I bust a lot of tables, and I'm kind of a jack of all trades there.
Yeah, you are a real jackass of all trades.
Whoa!
Well, this
guy over here.
This is the end of episode 3. So next time we're going to probably knock out this level, Mole Knight, and maybe do some other extra bonus stuff. Probably try to.
I'm sorry. What's that called back there? Knuckler's what?
What?
Knuckler's what?
Knuckler's Quarry. It's just like a bonus level. Like these are actually, I probably won't end up doing any of these because these are just, it's just for coins. So next time we'll do Mole Knight and whatever this place is. The next 3. Then you got Propeller Knight, dude.
Oh really?
That's Propeller Knight is it's Josh's favorite map.
Why?
It's your favorite level in any game. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
You said you love it. You played it 100 times.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we're just gonna end it here. So
Propeller Knight bad?
we'll see you guys next time, and probably be just me, but I don't know. We'll surprise. Maybe Barack Obama will be on the next one.
Oh, that's nice.
You never know. So bye.
Bye, guys.